Man, it's been a minute. Yo, fellas, I'm gonna suggest and recommend a good series to watch, which is Shorty, Reacher. Now, don't get insecure because the dude is fit and built and all that, but there's some cute ladies in that show too.
Some, maybe like one.
Maybe one. She is cute. She's cute. She's pretty. What's good? What's good? What's good, baby? You know what we're talking about today?
I have no idea.
Okay, so let me get this straight.
Okay.
You won't, not you, right? But like most women, you won't.
What you mean, not me? But most women.
No, because I don't want you to be out here like, why are you targeting me? You see, this is why I don't go live with you anymore. Wait, this why?
That ass.
Nah, so it goes something like this. Are you telling me that you won't cook for your man because y'all not married? You're telling me, no, wait a minute. You're telling me that you can't wash your man's clothes because y'all not married? Can't introduce your man to your mom and your families and all that because you're not married? So you're telling me that you can't act like a wife because you're not married? Right? That's what they're saying, right?
Who?
People, right? I'm not a wife. I'm not going to be a wife if you ain't put a ring on my finger. But yet, y'all having sex and having kids. So where's the boundaries?
Exactly.
So you don't want to act like a wife, but it's okay to shackle up. It's okay to have the dude sleep over. You sleep on over the dude's house. But y'all really draw the line on, I can't cook for him, but I'll suck him off.
Baby.
Keeping it brutally honest. We're going to talk about that. That's what we're talking about today. If we have time, because we have, well, there she go. Our princess there. We'll see if she'll allow us to talk at least for a few more minutes. All right, so that's going to be the main topic that I want to talk about, which is a ring doesn't make you a wife. Loyalty, commitment, timing, respect. All of that makes you a wife. We're going to talk about that real quick. But the other two topics, the other one is the one that you know about, which is, hey, listen, if I broke up with her, my whole family broke up with her.
Yeah.
Why y'all still friends? Why y'all still cool? Nah. We're going to talk about that, or I'm going to give her an option. The other topic is going to be, and one of these is going to be for next week. Babe.
Yeah, baby.
If they don't trust them, why are they still together? Or a better question, if they don't trust them, why did they get together in the first place?
Right.
Huh? Oh, you got something to say?
Porque somos unos bobolones.
Which one of those two topics you want to talk about, or you just want to focus on the first one and we could stretch out the other two?
Yeah, lo que tú dijiste ahora mismo. What you said, baby.
Okay,
we can talk
baby.
about the first one and
Let's
then
talk
stretch
about
out
the
the
first
other
one.
one. Yes.
Okay. Let's talk about the first one.
Te calles.
Babe, why would you play the role of a wife without the title first?
I mean, you're my man, so of course I'm gonna do everything that a wife requires, to do or whatever. Y después, I mean, it's up to you whether you want to put a ring on it or not. Like, I'm still gonna be me because you're my man. I'm gonna take care of you whether I have a ring or not. Like,
I respect that.
yeah, like, you're my man, like, you're my best friend, like, I'm supposed to take care of you, just like you're supposed to take care of me, too.
All right, so let me ask you this question. Why play the role without the title? You just answered that. So my next question would be, why do some let me rephrase that. Why do most women feel that they can't play the role without getting the title first? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Because-
he ain't putting no ring on my finger. Why do I gotta cook for him? Why do I gotta go do this and all these wife duties if he ain't even marrying me yet? Like,
even though they're like, okay, so are they in a relationship or are they not in a relationship? Because if they're not in a relationship, no, you're not supposed to play that role. But if you're in a relationship, then yes, you're supposed to play that role. Like, whether you're married or not. Like, what the hell? Pa eso te quédate sola. Like, oh, hell no. Just saying, like.
I do have issues with that, but I understand exactly where you're coming from.
Well, maybe it's because, you know, they're like, no, like, I'm worth more. No sé, I just, maybe honestly, I don't know, but for me, like, I would still play, the role, whether I have a ring or not. Like, I don't give a shit. Like, I'm still gonna treat you right. I'm still gonna, you know, act like I'm a wife and this and that. I don't know about other females.
So the thing of so my issue with that is this, is that, like with your example, like, oh, you know, don't play that role until you're actually in a relationship with the person and things like that. And I get it, but my issue with that is like, they already showing you who they are. A lot of times we try to get into we like people and we decide to give them a title of my girlfriend, my wife, all this and all that, and then we expect them to act accordingly to that title. Like, for an example, I'm dating this girl and she's messy, right? And I got OCD, like, yo, you know this, right? She's messy and stuff like that. So then I could make this illusion and mistake in my head where it's like, oh, once I make her my girlfriend, she'll clean up. She won't be as messy. Once I make her my wife, she won't be as messy. Or another example is, I like my woman to be affectionate, right? But I'm just dating this female and this female doesn't want to be affectionate because she's not because she's not my girl yet, right? Now the issue with that is that they are already showing you who they are without the title. And it's a mistake and an illusion that we have as far as, once I make them my partner, they're going to change and act accordingly. Because we have this hope, when at the end of the day, we're just acting like fools because they are already showing you who they are. That's why I have an issue with that. And I understand why some people, not just women, men too, why we sometimes would be like, no, I'm not going to go out my way for her because she ain't my girl yet. But it's like, are you really being true to yourself, or are you just manipulating, or are you just playing a game? Because if you are somebody that looks out for people and goes above and beyond,
baby, the high soul.
Baby, leave that alone. You know, we have to realize that they already putting their best foot forward. Like, we're supposed to be impressing people. Like as far as, if I really like you, I have to show you reasons to why you should like me too. Not on some damn shorty's asking me for $40 because she wants to get her hair and nails done. I get it. Damn, shorty ain't even my girl. She already asking me for money. I get that. But what type of man are you where your shorty's asking you for bread and you don't even want to give it to her? What type of impression are you giving to the female? Like, so now shorty's going to be like, I can't even mess with this dude. This dude don't even got 40. He's making an issue out of $40. Like, don't the dude know I'm trying to get and I know you can't get your hair and nails done with $40. I get it, right? But something, right? Don't he know that I'm trying to do this for him? It's not his responsibility. But what I'm saying is that you are showing who you are before you even get that title. And I feel like we make this mistake as far as expecting people to change once we get into the relationship, when the reality is they're going to be even more comfortable to fall back even harder. So with that prime example I told you about, okay, shorty is not, I like the affectionate example. Shorty's not really affectionate, but once I make her my girl, she'll be more affectionate. The reality is, once I make her my girl, she's going to be more comfortable to be less affectionate because I already gave her the title without her even working for it. I didn't step my standards. I didn't set my morals. I didn't communicate clearly with her as far as what is it that I like and what is it that I require in a relationship. A weak man is only going to go by the looks. She's cute. The sex is good. That's good enough. But a strong, solid man, or a man that's mature, or a man that's actually wants a future, is going to look deeper into that. Like, okay, of course she's cute. She has to be cute. But you're telling me this girl can't even make me a bowl of cereal?
I feel like
either she puts too much cereal or too much milk. It's not good, man.
I feel like the title is like you have to deserve that. You can't just como que dársela a alguien just because they're cute or que sé yo, you know, whatever. No, like you have to earn that shit. Like vice versa. Like if a woman, you know, wants to make it serious with a guy, they have to deserve it, you know? They have to do this, they have to do that. Like, oh shit, you know, like he's showing me that, you know, like he's there for me. He's this, he's that. Él es cariñoso, él es, you know, whatever, lo que sea, you know?
Yeah, I
so
got
of
you.
course, you know, we're gonna look at, yeah, like they deserve that wife title or like that husband title. Like you gotta deserve that shit, because I'm not just gonna give it to you just because. No.
Exactly.
You earned that shit.
Exactly.
But you know, I mean, I'm just talking, and I'm just
Hold this
being,
bit.
you know, I'm just being real about it and stuff.
Just keeping it brutally
Mama.
honest.
Exactamente, exactly. No, not on my face, baby.
Well, the truth of the matter is that, baby, most women nowadays, they rather have the ring they want the ring more than the marriage. They want the wedding more than the actual marriage.
I want the marriage.
That's fine, but you have to understand that marriage takes a lot of work.
It does.
It takes even
From both parts, not just one or the other. From both of them.
Stop touching that. You're right. It does take from both, but at the end of the day, the point is still being proven that it does take a lot of work, marriage and stuff, and marriage is a deep commitment, and it's like if you haven't gone through the ups and downs in your relationship with the person, because people will show you exactly who they really are when you are down and out, when you are struggling, when you are down on your luck, when you're just trying to get back up, when you fell down, you're just trying to crawl back so you can start walking and crawling and all this, you know? And then people will really show you who they are, because a lot of people won't even stick around when they're struggling, because all they wanted was the lifestyle, you feel me? And that's what as far as
convenient, like it was a convenience for them. I honestly feel like whoever has been there for you, us in general, I'm talking like in general, from the bottom, that you didn't have shit, is the person that deserves the wife, the husband material. I mean, the husband, you know, title. Yeah. Because like you guys are coming from so low, and then you guys are going like really, 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 really high. The hell yeah, like that's the person that you had to marry. Like, hello, because you're not gonna be like, damn, you know, like this person has been there for me, blah blah blah. Either but like leave them once you get to like a certain level. Like, okay, basically, basically I build you up to be better for somebody else.
Thank you, I appreciate that. They appreciate it too.
Like,
I get it.
Like, I don't give a flying fuck. Like, nah, you supposed to be with me. Like, I'm not like working so hard for you to, you know, like for us to build this empire, que sé yo, and then for you to disfrutarlo con otra. Nah, hell nah.
A lot of women, they want to get with a man that's already established. And then when they get with this man, they get mad because this man left them for somebody that's prettier or somebody that's more successful than them. And that's exactly what you're trying to say right now. Like, The best way to build some with somebody, it's from scratch. It's from the beginning. Y'all both worked for it. Now, if that does happen in your example where the dude just leaves and stuff like that, or la deja plantar for somebody else and whatever, then you know what? That man did you a favor. Even though you wasted a lot of time investing in it, you would have wasted a lot more time with a man that clearly wasn't worth it from the beginning.
He wasn't the one. Yup, he wasn't the one. Exactly. Like somebody will come along and be worth it.
Eventually. But that's another thing we make a mistake. A lot of times we're like, when we are down and out in our relationships, a lot of us, especially men, right? We feel like there's so much options out there. Like the grass is always greener out there. And the reality is it's not.
No, it's not.
There's not a lot of options out there that are actually going to be worth your time. And I'm talking towards the men that are mature enough to actually want to grow and actually want to build a future. Not for boys that just want to smash and whatever. That's another conversation. That's not what this show is about anymore. This show is about maturity, growth, self-help, self-love, self-worth. And I ain't got no time for no negativity. And I also don't got no time to be dealing with people that ain't worth my time. Especially all these other podcasters that they let's build, let's network. And all of them are just a bunch of fake ass niggas. Y'all all fake. Y'all all give a bunch of fake love. And I'm not with none of that. I ain't with none of that. I mess with my circle. I mess with the people that are closest to me, people that I love, people that I trust. And if I feel like you have some type of malicious intention where you just want to use the platform to further grow yours, then I hope you guys can block me, unfollow me, and never speak to me again, because
baby,
we're not even in the same level.
Oh,
keeping it brutally honest.
Sorry.
We are here to grow. So next week,
yes, Mama.
I do go live every day, Monday through Friday. I'll speak about something. It's not going to be as long as these. But next week, I am trying to go live with my girl with some topics. Next week, we're going to talk about either, is it okay for you to be friends with your ex's family?
No.
Damn, you're insecure.
No, I'm not.
That's what one of the comments said on YouTube.
No, I'm
Relax. I get it. What's good, Michael? What's good, Donna? What's popping? So next week we're gonna talk about, is it still cool to talk, to be cool with your ex's family members like that? I have a lot to say about that. And the other one is, if you don't trust them, why are you still with them? Better question. If you don't trust them, why the hell you got with them in the first place?
Exactly. Pa eso, mira, maleta en go. Mándalo para el mismo carajo.
I'm looking at you.
What you mean?
I'll tell you.
You talking about us?
We'll speak about that next week. So now your voice is MBC, Mr. Brutally Honest, with
Mrs. Stitches.
Peace. Love you guys.
Love you.
I'll respond to all the comments. Share if you guys want to help me grow this community. Peace out.